Hey, good morning, Facebook friends. I love you. This is Al Rodriguez sending out a shout out to all my friends. But I tell you what, there is a firestorm right now. I'm afraid we're going to break Facebook. What do you think? So anyway, Saturday morning, just it's a great day to be alive. And by the way, I've got my kick butt shirt. See that right there? Little Bruce Lee action going on. And it's good to have an attitude of gratitude, but it's all right to have a little attitude, a little kick butt, right? You want to have a little kick butt. So let me show it to you. So as these people are just kind of coming on the line, little Bruce Lee. If you like Bruce Lee, go ahead and give me some hearts. Give me some hearts if you love Bruce Lee. If you love, raising your game, if you're really ready for a breakthrough, give me some hearts, give me some love, because you know what? That just fills me up to know that you're happy, because what I want to do is I want you to have hope. I want you to have optimism. I want you to really be able to create a breakthrough. Before I really start the content of what I want to talk about, years ago, it was a human condition. Thank you for the love. Gosh, love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Damien, what's going on? What's going on? Ms. Battle, what's good? It's good to see you. Ms. Tillman, good to see everybody. That's awesome. That's awesome. But it's interesting in life. Sometimes we see other people have success and we go, oh my God, she is so successful. Or, that guy is this or that. But why do we believe success in others and sometimes we doubt it in ourselves? God created all of us with the seeds of greatness. You have the seeds of greatness. Now, some of us haven't watered that garden enough, and that's all it is. Or maybe you've allowed the weeds in your life to take over. And those weeds are those challenges. Those weeds are those things that, maybe we lose a job or we have a financial situation. Good morning, Amanda. Hey, Don, how are you? God bless you too. Lena, what's going on? Melissa, how are you? And so, I want to give you not only some hope and motivation, but I want to have you understand the belief that you were born with the seed of greatness. You were born to be capable. Now, you know that I'm a network marketing professional. Hey, Terry, how are you? But, when I've been blessed to meet, I went on a cruise with a generic cruise with these earners, and, I'll tell you what, you're humble. Just when you think you make a lot of money, you meet another cat who makes, 5 times more money. And so, but here's the thing is, everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time. So it really depends on you. Now, your hustle can't be just a hustle for a week or 2 weeks. Do not run out of steam. Hey, how are you, Frank? And so, hey, Eric, how are you? Love you guys. Hey, thanks so much. Let me show you my shirt again. I got a little Bruce Lee action going on this morning. It's a beautiful morning here. Sun just kind of hid behind the clouds, but it's beautiful. It's got a light little breeze. But I just want you to believe in yourselves, but I want you to believe in yourselves like you've never believed before. Right now, this movement that we have with Vida Davina is exciting. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be a leader, because things won't be perfect. But you know what? None of that impacts your ability to succeed. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. Hey, boss. Hey, Derek. What's going on? What's going on? And so, one of the things that you want to do is you want to decide, is this your time? Is this your first opportunity? Is this your last opportunity? And here's what I want to talk to you about. Something very simple. I'm a student of everything I do. I've never felt like I've arrived. Don't ever feel like you've arrived. A lot of people who don't know my story, I come from a very humble beginning. I'm son of a truck driver. My mom was a seamstress. They were first generation into this country. Believe me, no silver spoon. But thanks to personal development at the age of 18, Tony Robbins and Dennis Waitley, I became that good student athlete who all of a sudden had a different language by the time I was 19, because I was listening to this personal development. And so I want to talk to you about that right now. I want to give you a little love on that, and I want you to really take it to heart. And I'm hoping that what it does, it provides you a breakthrough. Now, by the way, this really isn't a call about Vida Davina, but an update call. But obviously, we got a lot of things exciting coming on. We'll be starting pre-enrollment. Yes, I'll be doing Spanish and English teleconference calls on a weekly basis. Yes, I'll be doing Spanish and English live webinars for everybody to use. Of course, you can do your own thing. I just want to support your efforts, right? I want to support your hustle. But let's talk. Hey, Tina, what's going on? Hey, thanks for all the love, guys. I tell you, I am so humbled by all of you. My wife, Luzanne, and I we're just falling in love with all you guys. I can't wait to meet you and be in the different cities, states, and even countries. So, a lot of love. We're going to do this together. Hey, Rhonda, what's going on? Good morning, Demetria. Kathy, let's rock. That's right. Let's rock. And so let me talk to you about this. It's about setting your goals 10 times higher. Now, sometimes, this is not motivation. I want you to think about this. I want you to set your goals 10 times higher. Why? Because if you set your goals 10 times higher and you miss, you've far shot the goal of the next guy. So if your goal is to go diamond, and you set it higher. And what do I mean? 10 times, 10 times in effort. I want 10 times in this. And so you want to be able to do that. So here's point number 1. Adjust your thinking. Believe in yourself 10 times greater. That's right. Believe in yourself. Yes, I want you to believe in your upline leadership and your sponsor in the company, but right now, I want you to believe in the man or woman in the mirror. Opal, what's going on? Diane, hey, love you guys. Jerry and Tammy, good to see you. Great leaders right there. So number 1 is adjust your thinking, whatever that is. Now, it could be reading a book. It could become spiritual awareness. We go to Lakewood Church here in Houston. We go to Joel Osteen's church, and I'll tell you what, I get fed spiritually there. I come out of there and I feel great. I feel great as a husband, as a father, as a friend, as a son, as a businessman. And so whatever it takes to feed you is what you should do, right? So it could be a Tony Robbins tape. I love Les Brown. I had the pleasure of meeting him a few times. Last year in Playa del Carmen, when we were living there, we had a chance to spend time with Chris Gardner from The Pursuit of Happiness. He was so generous, in particular with I think he liked my kids better than me, to be honest with you. But no, I'm kidding. He loved us all, but the kids, he was very generous, very, very kind with our children. But whatever it takes, number 1, adjust your thinking, believe in yourself 10 times, whatever that takes. Even if you just have to push through it right now. Now, the second thing, it's great to be excited. It's great. Hey, Pam, what's going on? It's all the way from Virginia. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, I love seeing all you guys. I love seeing you. Thanks for all the inbox messages. You're all beautiful people. I'm loving, along with Luz Angela, all those pictures we're seeing on the internet. You know what? You guys are cool cats because, yes, you guys are going to buy big houses and nice cars and all that, but that's not our culture, right? Our culture is based on what we're seeing here. Love, family, friends, camaraderie, union, integrity, fun, travel. We're going to build a culture like no other in this company. And that's going to be the glue, guys, right? Products are great. Pay plans are great. Culture is the game changer. So you're going to want to go ahead and really get on that. So number 2, take massive action. Now, what does massive action mean? Massive action is just that. I want you to have a daily method of operation. Maybe you're going to say, hey, I'm going to contact 2 people a day. Well, then do 2 people a day. Don't do it sometime. If it's 5 a day, then do 5 a day. But I want you to be consistent in your business, especially as we enter this pre-enrollment phase. I'd like to see you go 90-day run with whatever your commitment is. Don't falter. Do it. If you were going to get in shape and work out, you would do the same thing. You couldn't just work out a couple times a week with some weight to lose and health and think you're going to get a great result. And so number 2 is take massive action. Now, number 3 is review your goals daily. Now, before you review your goals, you got to write your goals down. What is it you want to do, right? What is it you want? And so those could be economic goals, might mean a certain amount of money. It could mean a certain rank. Once you get the pay plan on Monday, you might say, hey, you know what? I'd like to hit this rank in 30 days. You're not going to hit diamond in 30 days. Stretch, but be reasonable, right? This is not an MLM lottery, right? So, set your goals, make them not realistic, stretch, right? But don't make them unrealistic. And so you want to be able to review those goals daily. Keep them present. Keep them in front of your mind so you're checking that out. Hey, thanks for the love. I'm going to show you my shirt again because I like this Bruce Lee shirt. If you like Bruce Lee, give me a little love right there. Give me a little love, Bruce Lee. I took Hapkido, which is a different martial art, for many years. And I remember as a kid, coming out of the movie theater thinking I knew karate, and I didn't know squat about karate, but I was punching and kicking. So even that's a little bit of an attitude, right? So number 4, right? Number 4 is obsession. Now, obsession, sometimes can be taken a wrong way. You could call it commitment if you prefer to use the word, but I'm going to use obsession. Obsession is how you should approach success. I am obsessed about loving my wife. I'm obsessed about loving my children. I'm obsessed about serving you guys, right? I'm obsessed about my spiritual walk. I'm obsessed about my financial and time freedom, right? Obstacles come, obstacles go. It's all part of it. But I'm obsessed about those things. Those are things that they're priority in my life. You need to figure out what yours are. Hey, Derek, you took some Kempo. All right, man, I'm not going to upset you. Just because I took some martial arts doesn't mean, I'm going to respect that. So right there. So get a little bit of an obsession, okay? That's how you approach success. These guys that I've met along the way in network marketing, I'll tell you what, everybody puts on their pants one leg at a time. I've met young people and old people, skinny and fat, college educated and, 9th grade education. There is really not a profile to be a big earner in network marketing. It is your obsession and your true hustle. Now, I hear people say, hey, I'm going into beast mode. You know what? They're not even in kitty cat mode, right? Can I keep it real with you? Is it okay if I give you some tough love too? Because I love you, but I'm going to give you some tough love, right? Because I want you to succeed. And success is different to everybody. I talked to a single mom the other day, and she said, Al, if I made $4,000 a month, she goes, that would change my life forever. She doesn't care about $20,000, a Ferrari, and a mansion. She'd like to leave her 2 jobs that she does not make $4,000 a month total and be home with her child. She said, I could love working at home, being my child, and it's a blessing. So whatever that means to you, you want to go ahead and check it out. All right, what's number 5? We're almost done. Remove fear and don't give it time to set in. You see, we all have fear. I have fear. You think I like getting no's from people? But here's what I learned over time. I still get lots of no's. In fact, I bet I got more no's than most of you. So it's not that I have some slick presentation, but I learned through a mentor of mine not to be emotionally connected to the outcome. So when I prospect, I talk to someone and say, no, I'm not interested. Hey, no problem. I don't chase them. I don't try to talk them into anything. In fact, I'll be doing a training here pretty soon about posture, how to talk to people, the language of having posture, prospecting, right? Correct way to present. So we'll be coming all at you with all that stuff, but it really isn't complicated. It really is your mindset. So remove fear and don't give it time to set in. And you know how you do that? You take action. You set a goal and you take it immediately. Hey, thanks for the love, you guys. I appreciate that. For those of you, I noticed a lot of people just joined, so let me show you my Bruce Lee shirt I'm sporting my Bruce Lee there. Give me a little of that Bruce Lee love, right? And so, Bruce Lee had a great attitude. I don't know if most people know Bruce Lee for his martial arts pictures, but the reality is he had a very strong mindset. He was against all odds, and he was an avid, obsessioned book reader. The guy read tons of books. He was the guy that was really self-taught. He was actually taking meal replacement shakes when meal replacement shakes were not in the market. He just kind of tested his own in his kitchen. So this cat was really cool. He was beyond doing martial arts movies. The guy had a strong mindset. That's really why I dig the guy. And so thanks for hey, Margaret, I love that shirt too. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. So number 6, and then I'll recap in a minute. Now pay attention, because this one's really important in whatever you do. Go full force, right? Go full force with your goals, and then you can compress time. You see, you could sponsor 20 people over the next 2 years, and that'd be okay. Or you can sponsor 20 people in the next 12 months, or the next 6 months, or who knows, maybe the next 3 months, whatever it is. And by the way, 20 is not a magic number. It's an example. Whatever your goal is, what you should do. But if you really go full force, you compress the time. And that would be the same thing if you were a mortgage banker or a real estate agent. Some real estate agents don't have success because they don't compress time. They talk to a buyer here and a buyer there, and they struggle. Did you know that most real estate agents make under $40,000 a year nationwide? You go, what? I thought they all made a lot of money. No. But yet in the same office, the same guy who's making $17,000 to $40,000 is an office, someone in there making $250,000 a year more, right? And so why is it? Because they're going full force. They're doing the fundamentals of our business. And by the way, I will be training on that. I love using college football analogies to the fundamentals of our business, because if I can teach you, if you can learn fundamentals, there's no rocket science in what we do. Here it doesn't matter if you're young or old, if you're smart. In fact, I've met some not so smart guys that make millions of dollars in this business. And so, it's about your heart. It's about your leadership. It's about your willingness to serve others. And so let me recap this for you. Number 1, adjust your thinking and believe in yourself 10 times greater. Number 1. Number 2, take massive action. Do the things that actually have high payoff activities. Massive action is not clearing the shelves for your product, right? In our business, we're a contact sport, so you're contacting people. Number 3, review your goals daily. Don't get disconnected. Stay close to the heat. So you want to attend conference calls. Whenever we start having events, you want to get to the event. And I don't care if it's a stretch. Do what you need to do to get there, because that's what the leaders do, right? So review your goals daily. Connect to that. Number 4, obsession. That's how you approach success. Obsession, to get it done. When you're lukewarm, we already know about that. When you're lukewarm, you're really not going to get a lot done. And so number 5 is remove fear and don't give it time to set in. So many times we set a goal and then we wait. We'll say, well, Monday. It's like, you ever try to lose weight or go to the gym and you say, you know what, I'm going to start next week, and then you get busy and it's the following week and the following week, and next thing you don't go, right? It's very similar in business. You have to really set a goal, and then don't let that fear set in. We all have fear, by the way. Do it anyway, okay? We all have fear. do it anyway. And the sixth thing is go full force with your goals. Compress time, right? That's how you're going to compress time. And listen, I love you guys. I appreciate all these messages below. My wife and I are just, we're enamored with all of you, with your great attitude, with your willingness to step up and do more for yourself, as well as we're humbled and we're honored, that you're buying into the Vida Davina mission. You know, AlRod is a very humble man, a very extremely successful man, and we were in Dallas here just a few days ago, and he's very humbled by what he's seen with you guys, and we're very happy that we're going to build a legacy company. So the wealthy seek freedom, not comfort. The wealthy seek freedom, not comfort. It may seem greedy, but it's not. You know, you're entitled to live your best life now. You're entitled to do the best for your loved ones, your children, your family, and your friends. And selling is a prerequisite of life. Selling is we all sell. I sold and closed my wife when I met her almost 16 years ago. Believe me, that was the biggest sale and close of my life. Children sell their mom in the supermarket in the cereal aisle because there's a toy in the box and they tell them why they like that cereal. Selling is a prerequisite of life. And it's a way of life. We sell every day. We just don't get all paid for it, right? So you want to sell and you want to get paid for it. And how do we sell in our business? We find customers, we sell product, we sell the business opportunity and the vision, and then we help people do the same thing. And so selling's not a job to me. It's really a way of life, and it impacts many in such a positive way. So I'm done for today. I wish you a fantastic day and weekend. We'll be going and announcing pre-enrollment here very, very soon. Be patient. You know, don't lose your nerve, right? This is really where we separate, you know, the entrepreneurs from the ones that want to be entrepreneurs. Listen, I know we're all going to feel a little stress here and there. We're all going to feel anxiety. But you know what? This is all going to happen. AlRod has made a multi-million-dollar investment into Vida Davina. There is no turning back. Owning the manufacturer, 9 countries. We'll announce soon. We've decided to go into some additional countries. It will take us some time, so I can't talk about when right now. But hey, listen, I love all you. Make it a great day. Start setting your goals. Get into action. You know, get on those teleconference calls. There's a recorded call from last night. I'll be posting here in a little bit. So love you guys all. Have a great, great day.